Hey everybody, it's Kendra Eris, and I am excited to welcome you to our Summer Skincare Hacks 2-week event on Facebook. So if you're catching this on the replay or on YouTube, I want to say welcome and thanks for joining us. These videos will be short and sweet, but there'll be an entire series that'll that'll be posted over the next 2 weeks. So watch this channel and this page for more information. So I want to start by just kind of introducing myself a little bit and letting you know who I am and why I'm doing this. My name's Kendra Eris, and I am a beauty guide with Limelight by Alcone. Limelight by Alcone is a chemical-free skincare brand. We also have professional grade makeup. I won't be talking about the makeup this time around. But if you do have questions, you're welcome to ask the beauty guide that sent you to this video, or shoot me a message if you don't have a beauty guide. Um, so I'm going to try not to say 600 times. That's going to be my first goal. So the first thing I want to talk about is a little bit about Limelight. Limelight has been around for 2.5 years. And like I said, we have a great line of chemical-free skincare. There's a couple things that I love about our chemical-free skincare line, and mostly that it is very, very safe to use. Awesome ingredients that have excellent results for anti-aging, acne, oily skin. A lot of great results for those kinds of skin conditions, and a lot more than that. We'll get into all that as we go along. But the other thing that I really like is these products have great value. They are going to last you. Most products that I'm going to show you are going to last 2 to 4 months. Some a little bit more than that, and the price point is really great. So it helps. It's amazing as a beauty guide to be able to offer high-end products at a really fair price point that have excellent value. And as a consumer, it's great because you don't have to break the bank every single time you need new skincare, right? So we're going to first talk a little bit about skin types. A lot of people tell me they don't know what their skin type is. If I'll say, are you more dry or oily or combination? And sometimes people don't know. There's a few things that I like to educate people on all of this. And the first thing is that dehydrated skin and dry skin are definitely not the same thing. So a lot of us have what I would call dehydrated skin. This could be dehydrated from the sun, the environment, or just by not drinking enough water. And really, at the end of the day, taking care of your body is going to take better care of your skin. Your skin is your largest filtration organ on your body. Say that 5 times fast. But it helps to filter everything, gets filtered, through your body and through your skin. And that can be the reason a lot of times we have breakouts and eczema, psoriasis breakouts, things like that. And it's if we're taking a bit better care of ourselves from the inside out, our skin's going to certainly benefit from that. With that said, there are some things you can do topically to help your skin, and first is kind of identifying what kind of skin you have. So some of us have, like I was saying, dehydrated skin may just mean that we need to take a little bit better care of our skin, drink some more water. But some of us have dry skin. Dry skin, hey Krista, dry skin tendencies are going to feel kind of tight. That you might feel like after you wash your face, when your skin is dry, that your skin kind of feels like this. Anybody ever get that happening? That's no good. Dry skin often can get flaky, can look scaly under makeup. Hey, Lori, how are you tonight? Let's see. Other dry skin. A lot of times, dry skin can just feel very uncomfortable and itchy, and you almost can't get enough moisture on it. So if you have dry skin, you probably know it. Also, to the touch, when you feel dry skin, it's often going to feel maybe a little rough. And that's really from excess dry skin just needing some moisture and to calm down and to be smoothed out. If you have oily skin people are usually quite aware. Oily skin and acneic skin or acne prone skin are not necessarily one and the same, but often people that have oily skin suffer from acne. Oily skin tends to produce a lot of oil. Now, let me just give you a little tip. A lot of times, if you have oily skin, you may be using a lot of alcohol-based products that are drying your skin out. And I want to encourage you to rethink that process a little bit, because what happens is, as you are as you dry your skin out with alcohol-based products, your skin goes into hyper oil production mode and creates more oil to compensate for the oil that you're stripping away. I'm not going to go into a lot of details on that right in this video, but it's something to consider that sometimes balancing that moisture, and I'll talk about that in just a second, is a better idea. And then you have people with combination skin. A lot of people have maybe dry skin through their forehead and oilier or normal skin elsewhere, or their T-zone gets oily or their T-zone gets dry. At whatever your skin type is, just know it's not super important to identify your skin type, but what it is important to is to talk to your beauty guide about what's going on with your skin and the things that you are frustrated with, maybe that are that drive you crazy every single day, or that you would like to fix. Those are things that when you start to communicate that, your beauty guide will be able to tell and help you figure out what your skin type is. So I like to tell people that skincare can be as basic as 2 simple steps. And I like to refer to it as bookends. I've said this many times in my videos, where you have a cleanser on one side and a moisturizer on the other. And I always tell people, whatever you do in the middle is your business. We're not going to talk about the middle today, but we are going to talk about cleansers and moisturizers. Having a good cleanser and a good moisturizer is imperative to healthy skin, because it's going to help your skin look better, feel better. It's going to help whether you have dry skin or oily skin to combat those issues. And, I didn't bring one of my cleansers down here, but that's okay. I'll explain it to you in a minute. And it can also help balance your skin and keep bacteria and things like that away if you suffer with acne and those kind of issues. So we have our first cleanser that we have is called Quench Cleanse. This is for 2 types of people. Type A would be dry skin people, normal to dry. So even if you have oily skin, you can use Quench Cleanse. A lot of people really like Quench Cleanse for removing their makeup. It's a lotion-based cleanser. That's the second kind of person that's going to love Quench Cleanse. If you like a creamy lotion-based cleanser versus like a sudsy, deeper cleaning cleanser, this is good. Don't get me wrong, it still cleans very, very well. But it comes in a 4-ounce bottle. And this bottle is going to last you very comfortably 3 to 4 months. So you use about a pump to a pump and a half in your hand. I like to tell people to rub it all over. If you have makeup on, really work that in to break the makeup down, and then use a washcloth to remove. We've got a second cleanser called Dream Clean. This is also a 4-ounce bottle, and it's going to last you 2 to 4 months. This is for people that have normal to oily skin. So if you have more oily skin, if you have acneic skin, sensitive skin, this is great for sensitive skin. And it's also very, very gentle, but it does foam up. So you may wonder, how can you have a foaming cleanser if you have no chemicals? Well, it uses a little extract from a plant called a soapberry that gets bubbly, so it kind of tricks us into believing we're getting those suds, and a lot of us just really like that sudsy feeling. A lot of people love the cleanse of this. It's kind of feels like a deeper cleanse, but you don't get that dry tightness that you would get from a lot of cleansers when you're really deep cleaning. So this one is for people with normal to oily skin or people that like a foaming cleanser. Again, they're both in a 4-ounce container and last 2 to 4 months. Actually, I'd probably say 3 to 4 months and sometimes even longer, which is an awesome value. We also have a third cleanser in our line right now, and that's the one I left, but it comes in a black bottle like this, except for it's a little bit bigger. And the black bottle indicates our men's line, but forget that it says for men, because while it's an amazing cleanser for men, I like to talk about some of the benefits for women as well. So our men's cleanser is a bergamot. It's got bergamot in it and a exfoliant in it. And this is an awesome cleanser. I don't use it every day, but I do use it about every other day in the morning in the shower. And it helps to exfoliate your skin in the most awesome way. In fact, it's about the most manliest cleanser that you can imagine, because it has volcanic glass, little tiny pieces of natural volcanic glass that are ground up really small, and that's what the exfoliant is. It only sounds harsh, it's really not. But it's really great for removing debris off your face. It's removing dead skin cells and really giving you a really fresh start. In fact, it's called Power Start. That is a larger cleanser, and if you're using it, it's a cleanser slash body wash. So if you are using that cleanser as a body wash, it's obviously not going to last as long. I personally don't. I use it as a cleanser, and that one's going to last you more like 4 to 6 months because it's a bigger container. I believe it is a 6-ounce container, but it's in a black bottle like this. It's just a little bit taller. So those are our 3 cleansers, and then we've got 3 moisturizers that go along with them, and they kind of go along the exact same lines. So we've got our first one for normal to this one, our Skin Therapist for normal to dry skin. I will say though, this is my favorite moisturizer, even for oily skin or acneic skin. It's got a pomegranate and oat and is really wonderful for soothing skin. It's just kind of a great middle of the road, not too hydrating, definitely not oily moisturizer that everybody really, really loves. It's just packed with hydrating ingredients that aren't going to cause excess oil or anything like that, but are going to help to treat dry areas and itchy skin. The oat in there is awesome for soothing itchy skin, rosacea, and acne, any kind of redness that's kind of out of control. Our second moisturizer is called Calm Balm. This is for normal to oily skin, and it is an aloe and kendi oil based product and is definitely great if you have oily skin because it really helps to balance and control that oil production. So when I was talking earlier about having when you have oily skin, to really try to balance that moisture instead of stripping the moisture out, this is going to be your best friend. And while it does have kendi oil in it, it is not an oily product at all and is awesome for controlling oil all day long. And then along with our men's cleanser that I told you, we have a men's moisturizer as well, and it's called Cool Down. And this one has bergamot and rosemary in it. It's very, very soothing, great as an aftershave for men, but this one is also very, very, very good at oil control. So it's going to help control oil and kind of mattify your face a little bit. It's more of a balm than a moisturizer and is my favorite, honestly, for summer. So those are the bookends that I like to talk about. You can put them together or mix and match. What I recommend that you do is talk to your beauty guide and get a customized program that works for you. I don't think that there are copy and paste skincare regimens that work for absolutely everybody. And what we're trained to do at Limelight is to talk to you about what's going on with your skin, talk to you about your budget, and work with something that's going to work for you long term and help to resolve the skin issues that you're having. So if you do, though, want to get the products in a bundle, Quench, Cleanse, and Skin Therapist come together for $44, and our Dream Clean and Calm Balm come together for $44 if you want to buy them together. And then we have men's collections as well that you can check out. And to be honest with you, I don't know the price point off the top of my head, so I'm going to send you back to your beauty guide for that. So again, my name's Kendra Aris. If you have any questions about skincare at all, I'm going to be sharing tidbits of information about each of these products in this event page over the next day. And then tomorrow we're going to talk about serums and boosters, like is what we like to call them at Limelight. And that's the stuff in the middle of the bookends that you may want for anti-aging, fine lines, wrinkles, sunspots, all that really fun stuff. Sound fun? So we'll be tackling that tomorrow night, and I will share some more information about these products on the discussion wall. I hope you will join us in the talk, and I will see you later.